Who's ready for some hot? Hi, everybody. James Cebulski for EA Sports. Some of the best squads on the planet ready to collide on the ice. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. The Knights win the opening faceoff, and we are underway with this one. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Whoa, look at this. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Hooper.
Coaches are always saying you got to give it your all, and this goaltender, well, he's going at it with full force and his full head. This one hits his mask, and he gets a jolt.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We're still scoreless. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. And now he moves it quickly to Croak. The Knights look to start the transition game. O'Reilly's got it in the offensive zone. Great save by Greaves.
This is just a fantastic drive to the net here, James. I love his stick placement relative to his body position. This is a textbook shield to get the shot off.
Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Well, the puck doesn't go in at either end of the ice here, but both teams are trading grade A chances right now. There is a ton of pace and volume of shots to this game right now.
Cruz won the face-off. Now a quick pass to Lindros. The Knights played along the boards. He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. Well, I love this goal, James, and because there's will behind it. I mean, there's an attack mentality to want to drive the interior of the ice. You got to fight for that space. He does a perfect job of it, and he's rewarded with his goal.
The Knights get one quickly here, and they're up early in the first.
It's so important when you're the away team that you don't come out flat. You get your lines into it right away, and they're rewarded with a goal in that first quarter of the period.
Lindros plays it now. The Knights carry it along the wall. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Puck sent over to Rust. Chicago's going to play it from the corner. Puts it on net. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Hofer. And it's a quick pass to Lindros. The Knights looking against the half wall. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Radish. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Knights are off to the box. Interference the call.
Well, the advantage is going to go to their opponent right now here, James. So they got to get out on the ice, and they've got to be aggressive by nature in this PK. Force the puck to vulnerable spots and get it down the ice.
Matthews has it in their own end. The Knights will play it from the defensive zone. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing them down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Sends it over to McAvoy. And he slides it quickly to Matthews. Passes it in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass.
Lindros is about to get out of the box.
Chicago's got it in their own zone. The Wolves fire blanks on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
And a great save! Hoper's gonna hang on for a whistle.
Well, I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game because it provides energy. It provides a spark. But he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum, and momentum can carry them back into this game.
Off the face-off, they take the puck. The Knights move the puck in the defensive zone. Takes the feed from his own end. And now it's grabbed by O'Reilly. From the point, looks to make something happen. Fantastic save! Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Oh, he hammered him.
You knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the
Chicago's got the puck against the boards. Quick shot, and that caroms off a body in the lane. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. And sends it just out of reach. There's the end of period number 1. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you see?
The Knights have the majority of shots in this one. It's a reason they're in the lead, James. But after the shot, they're also retrieving, so they've got their opponent right where they want them, on their heels.
And he denied that opportunity.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Here's the pass. Denies him. He got all of it. And he slides it quickly to Natchez. Directed over to Kessel. And now he moves it quickly to Larionov. Moves the puck along the half wall. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Greaves freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. Still lots of time left here in this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The Knights take possession off the faceoff. Off his stick! And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. And he sidesteps the check there. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. Off the post. Trying to shake the defender. He's in all alone. Oh, what a save! Ekblad's got the puck in his own zone. Here's a shot. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Past the halfway mark of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Now a quick pass to St. Louis. The Knights take it across the line. Chicago's got a hold of the puck. Now he slides it up to Bacchus. And it's a quick pass to Lindholm. With possession along the wall. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play.
Didn't mean to step on you like that, James, but looked at that hit and it just took me off guard.
Matthews has it in the defensive end. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And offside, we'll get a reset here.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Quick pass to Schaefer. Tripped up on the play. Delayed penalty coming up. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision. The Wolves will lose a man, tripping the call.
Well, everyone has a role in this PK unit, knows that they not only have to kill this penalty off and keep the game within reach, but maybe they can be opportunistic and pounce on a loose puck for an opportunity.
The Knights will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
The first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
The Knights take possession in the defensive end. To his teammate! The Knights take it along the wall. Handles the puck. Pass back to the point. And makes the routine save. Takes the puck along the boards. Sinks the feed in front. And it's blocked. Chicago's moving it along the wing.
Samuelson's almost out of the box.
The Wolves are back to even strength here.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and change the momentum of the game, and this one didn't do any of it, James. Certainly frustrated as they head back to the bench. Samuelson stick breaks, and he's logged it back to the bench and gets a new...
Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Well, there you go, 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Chicago's performance through 2 periods of play hasn't been that great, James. They're fortunate to still be in this game. So in the third period, they have to change the mindset. They have to use their instincts, and they have to start attacking. If they're going to shoot the puck from the perimeter, they have to have traffic in front. If they're going to shoot it from the inside, they got to look for rebounds, and they have to have a killer instinct attitude.
Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Glove save made by Greaves. Radish is moving the puck through his own zone. Quick stop! He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. Well, when you're in tight like that, you always want to make the goaltender drop and move first, James, and I think it's the bite, the pause, the fake sell of the shot that gets the goaltender to move one way, and then he moves it to his forehand and puts it in the empty net.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Puck grab by Krupp. The Wolves take possession here in the open ice. Radish is going to play it against the half wall. The Knights get a hold of the puck in their own end. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Along the half wall with the puck. And that slides right out to center ice. And he was slowed up. Hooking looks to be the call as the official's arm goes up in the air. Mellenbeek's going to get 2 for hooking on the play.
Coaches hate stick infractions. You're just not moving your feet. You reach out with your stick. I often call it the lazy penalty.
The Knights send their man advantage unit out once more.
They haven't scored on the power play as of yet here, James, but if they're able to capitalize and get on the board, guess what? The numbers go up pretty quickly.
Chicago's looking to break out. Moves it around along the half wall. Moves it quickly over to Regier. Steps in front of the shot. St. Louis crossed the line and gained the zone. And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone. The Knights gain possession along the wall. With authority. Chicago's on the attack. Moves it to Bacchus. Moves the puck. Impressive effort by the penalty killers as we are back to even strength and we are still tied.
Specialty teams are so huge in any game, James, especially when it's tied. You don't want to fall behind and have discipline really be a factor in the game.
Moves the pass in front. Scores! Just as the power play expires, but they still benefit with those extra seconds.
Well, they continued right where they left off there, James. They just continued to move and have a ton of motion. They took it to the net before the player really could get back in and help. James, the game is more than X's and O's. Sometimes it's emotional leadership that comes into play, and that's exactly what this goal means to this entire bench as you see everyone erupts when he scores.
The Knights with a huge goal here in this third period. Now buckle up, and can they hang on?
Oh, I think it's more than hanging on, James. They got to continue to attack, and they've got to manage the puck. I mean, yes, it's the third period. There's a lot of runway left here. It's only a one-goal game.
Takes a shot, and he makes the easy save. Chicago's got the puck in the defensive end. And he slides it quickly to Lindholm. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. To the front! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Slides it quickly to Hyman. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Into the corner of the attacking area. Big hit along the boards.
Wow, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. The Knights have it against the wall. Slides it up to Croak. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. The Knights are looking to protect the lead here late in this third period as they have been the dominant offensive club. And off the draw, they win possession.
That's a huge draw by the center, James, coming off an ice, and you know you need a change. You got to find a way to win that and get out of your zone.
Shakes off the coverage. Turned aside with the glove by Greaves. The Knights take over on possession. Tried to pick a spot, but that goes off the side of the net. The Knights have it in the offensive end. O'Reilly's got it against the boards. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Ortier swooping in on the attack. And a stick breaks that up. Passes it over to Rattel. On the attack along the boards. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Takes the pass. Slides it to Gilbert. Oh, big hit on the play, and look at this. He's on his own bench.
Oh, he's not going to live this one down for a while, James. You know that he's going to get razzed for a bit because he's in the laps of his teammates.
I think he's okay, just a slight...